we need regulation before institutions will adopt crypto. That's the narrative that's out there, and anyone who says that is either lying or is ignorant. And I'm going to show you guys through 5 pieces of evidence as to why that's the case. So let's jump through right now. All right, number 1, we've got our friends BlackRock. Okay, BlackRock, if you don't know, is the largest asset management, or is the largest asset manager in the world, and they have about 10 trillion in assets under management. Their customers oversee around 40 trillion assets under management. So this is not a small potato company, of course. Well, what do? Well, they partnered with Coinbase, a centralized exchange that's gone public. It's IPO'd just this past year. And what happened is that they've partnered together so that BlackRock's customers can actually custody and trade Bitcoin. And they're all doing it through a product that's built by BlackRock itself called Aladdin. All right. And so it goes on to say that the partnership is limited to Bitcoin and will allow the firm's institutional clients to have access to crypto trading, custody, prime brokerage, and reporting via Coinbase Prime. The clients will also be able to manage their Bitcoin and conduct risk analysis using BlackRock software Aladdin. All right. And so this, while it says limited to Bitcoin, this Bitcoin is where everybody goes, or 99% of people go, and definitely where institutions will go first. But that's just kind of getting your foot in the door. And it's a pretty big foot, and it gets in the door pretty aggressively. And once that's in place, it's only a matter of time before the other altcoins start to come through the pipeline. All right, so that's evidence number 1 that a company or an entity like BlackRock is in this space. Number 2, BNY Mellon, okay, launches new digital asset custody platform. This is in October. And they are the world's largest custodian bank. I'm going to repeat that again. World's largest custodian bank. All right, and they've opened up, trading and custody platform for their clients as well. And we're talking about around $43 trillion assets under management. 43 trillion. Not small potatoes at all. So that is evidence number 2. Number 3, our friends JP Morgan. The CEO Jamie Dimon, who hates on crypto all day, every day. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, his entity is just doing all kinds of things within crypto, Web3, and metaverse. But what did they do? Well, they actually executed their first decentralized finance trade. And the blockchain that they used was Polygon, one of the hottest chains out there. One that I'm big on and I've been a proponent of for many videos and for quite some time. Okay, but what they used Polygon, but they also used a decentralized platform called Aave. So that's pretty big that they used both of those. And what they did was they did a currency swap, is that they used a tokenized Singaporean dollar and a Japanese yen deposit. So they did things with currency, but they did it through Polygon's blockchain. This is the U.S.'s largest bank. Okay, U.S.'s largest bank, not small fry at all. All right. So what's number 4? Number 4 is Polygon is given the okay, or partners with Instagram, owned by Facebook. Now there's not another small company again, to actually create and mint NFTs on or through Polygon on Instagram. Basically, Instagram's creating a marketplace where NFTs can proliferate. Not small fry again. That's a pretty big institution, right? You've got Instagram, it's kind of merged obviously into Facebook, but very big, very big. So that's number 4. Number 5, and perhaps one of the biggest ones out here. Okay, number 5 is Fidelity actually opened its retailers to Bitcoin trading. That's what they did. Now this is an entity that has 35 million customers. 35 million customers. And they have about $4.5 trillion in assets under management. And they opened their client base out to Bitcoin. And of course, like I said, Bitcoin is just the gateway into the rest of it. All right. But here's the thing, though. Here's what I want to explain. So every time Bitcoin is what's looked at, and it's going to be looked at, of course, because of the safety, because of its lasting presence. It's been the first mover and has sustained itself throughout. Every time Bitcoin is being used as the first entry point, the Ether is the next one for sure, and then you'll get a bunch of other ones, Polygon and maybe a few others that will start the trickle down effect. But those are 5 very large institutions. We're going to recap them here. All right, we've got BlackRock, we've got BNY Mellon, we've got JP Morgan, we've got Instagram and Facebook, and we've got Fidelity. You can't find me 5 other entities that together will have the same impact that these 5 have. And they are involved in this space and are getting more involved each and every day. So would regulation help for everybody else to come on safely and in a massive wave? Yeah, look, and I look forward to that day, right? But to say that, well, you're not going to get institutional money in crypto until you get regulation has been proven 100% false. These 5 entities are just 5. There are plenty more, but they are the biggest and most notable 5. Whoever says that to you is ignorant or is lying to you.